Hello everyone, this is Tire Loner Dace, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Not So Secret Saturday. In the last episode, we got to work on the cloud cover. So beautiful, you can see the moon still, but just barely. It's got this nice foggy haze over it. No, I'm kidding. I mean, the cloud cover is... I'm not kidding about the cloud cover, but it's not what we were not working on cloud cover. Are we still on a cloud? Yeah, we were. Okay. Yeah, no, in the last episode, we started work on the Grand Road that's going to connect this base to the spawn point, and possibly we even will be connecting to the mining, and also connect to the mining space. Actually, while it's nighttime, we're stowed away. It's kind of the nice perk of not finishing the base right now, honestly, is being able to kind of just watch the moon. It's kind of cool to just, see where it's at. Help to determine what to do, what not to do, Anyways, iron axe. That sword's looking a little beat up. I might want to get a new sword here. Choices. Right now I'm not going out and doing too many things, but at the same time, yeah, this is a bit different. I remember with last world I did. There was what do you call this? Yeah, the last world I did, what I ended up doing was creating basically a vertical. Well, it didn't start. It started as a vertical mine shaft, and if you've seen season 0, I did showcase that. Actually used it a couple times, and actually that's where I had a redstone room lab, like a redstone lab type deal down there. Built that. It was like first 2 episodes. Anyways, yeah, but I had to go. I had to resort to strip mining in my in the first world I did, and that one initially wasn't supposed to be a Let's Play world, but I ended up using it as a Let's Play world. Yes, I just realized there's a lava bucket in my inventory. I'm gonna go deal with that now. That's part of the reason I ran out of inventory space last episode. Okay, all that monologuing aside, there's a pig. Hello, Mr. Pig. Or are you pork chop? Oh. Yeah. Still trying to, yeah, so he wouldn't. Would he? Could he actually shoot me from down there? Probably not. He can sense me, but he's not gonna shoot. Interesting. I see. What a strange strategy, Mr. Skeleton. Alrighty. Okay, so sun's starting to rise. Let's get back to business, or as much as we can. We're definitely going to need to go and get more gravel here. Thankfully, we have a mine for that. Actually, how are we doing on show? Yeah, okay. Honestly, what we need to do is just when we go back to the mine, just go and get iron and gravel and possibly load up with stone, but that might be a bit much of an ask. So we'll focus on gravel and iron, and One thing we can do, though, to get more cobblestone is to, like, reformat the... That was a bit wasteful. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, get out of here. Now, spiders will climb walls. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, anyways. I jumped down way too early. Then again, there was probably no chance they were not going to despawn. There we go. Alrighty, so we got that cleaned out. Continuing on the road work. I've been working on the road. It's not a railroad because I don't have the iron to do that right now. Hello, cow. Alrighty. 1, 2. Where did I go wrong here? What? I think that's where I went wrong. Okay. Well, goodness mercy. Hey. Okay. Looks like we're almost there. So I know where to place those last 2 cobble stairs, and then we'll get more stone to finish that part of the project. But here we are. Yep, okay. So we're gonna look at... Yeah, so I think what I want to do right now is... Honestly, let's just drop it right here. And then we'll just kind of say... Oop, you're welcome. No. Funnily enough, I've never actually seen Moana. Whether it be the live action or the animated one. Actually, that might be a good time to talk. Might be an interesting talking point for the comment section. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh only because... Now that will work. Wait. That still doesn't work. Actually, yeah, no, it does. It does. Oh my goodness. I am really confusing myself right now because that's where the gravel's supposed to be. There needs to be a stair right there. There. That's where I was getting myself confused. Sorry about that. I was probably confusing all of you. You're like, what is he doing? I don't know. I'll be honest. Let's just get rid of that. That's going to look really weird. Otherwise... Alrighty. And I'm not going to dig all of it. I'm going to actually reuse some of the dirt because we have the dirt. Let's just repurpose some of this dirt. Some of this very dirty dirt. I have no idea what I was doing there. There is clay right there. Good to know, good to know. Right, but we are almost to the spawning point. And then probably put a stair there and there. So this is the actual spawn point right there. Wow, I really cut that one close. Whoops. But yeah, so stair, stair. And honestly, I'm not quite sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna remark it with a white wolf for now. We're gonna get rid of this pillar because we now have a way, at the very least, but it's not very well built up yet. So, since we're already over here, I'm going to drop this down as well. We're going to replace some of the sand with gravel here. We're going to have it follow the beach a little bit, a little ways here. Up. Didn't I turn that down in the last... not last video, or last episode, a couple videos ago. That's, I think, from a creeper explosion from, I think, episode 2, actually, funnily enough. Yeah, I don't see anything down. Oh, there's actually something down there? Oh, interesting. Well, I will not be needing sand for a while, that's for sure. Now, I think the cool part is, yes, right there is the end, is actually the cave entrance. So we are actually already spawning mobs in right underneath us, I would wager. Judging by what's going on there. Didn't realize there were caves like that, like right there. Right, okay, and now we need to carve this out a little. Whoops. Yeah, carve something out here. But honestly, I need cobblestone. We need cobblestone to get that done, so. What I'm going to do for now is light this whole area up. I'm going to repave. Pave? I'm actually going to cover this part up for now. I know it's natural light, but I also... there we go. Yeah, there. That's a little bit better, I think. Okay. Classic Alpha Torch spam, everyone's favorite deal. I'll have to do something about that cave too. There's actually, it doesn't go anywhere, but it is a cave that exists. Pretty sure this was a creeper hole, so we're just gonna terraform a tiny bit here, and then yeah, and then this is actually the other entrance. So this is an interesting question. Do we actually make it possible We could make it possible to actually, part of this intersection, access the... what is the... I actually thought that cow was a zombie for a split second. Because I heard the zombie growl the exact same minute that cow jumped. That was wild. I was about to, like, show that... I don't know. I don't even know what I was going to do. Like, outside of showing the cow, hey, I'm ready to fight. Are you? Clearly, he's not. Otherwise, he would have taken up that challenge. So, I'm glad to see we're on understanding terms, Mr. Cow. Yeah, there's a big need for gravel, and I have no iron. I've got 5 stones, so I think what we're gonna have to do is I think the obvious thing is to just make some stone shovels and go to town in that mine that we are now conveniently right here at. We're also going to gravel. I think this is a great time to just clean up the mines a little bit. That's insane. Okay, so we'll do that one, I guess. Let us throw that in there, actually. That's not a bad spot for it. Throw some dirt in there so we have some spare. Throw that in there for some spare. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set aside some of this stuff specifically for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then throw that in there too. That way we have... Okay. As soon as we get coal, we can get that used up. Anyways, as far as shovel usage is concerned, here we go. Alright, and then we have a pick. We can use that to mine iron and coal. Oh, you know what? I wonder... I'm actually starting to wonder if this is right underneath the beach, and what happened is... And what happened is we were hearing the zombie. I could be wrong, by the way. And yes, this is as freaky as it looks. Okay. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Bye, Mr. Zombie. Hello. Next to some caves I lit up earlier. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, I see now. Where does this end us up at? Oh! Oh! This is that one spot in the caves. Did not know that. Oh, okay. Well, let's... Instead of making this harder on ourselves, let's make this easier. I just want to verify. Yeah, right there. Sure enough. Wow. Where? It's actually very dark around here still. Oh, he's down there. Gotcha. Well, I'm not planning on going down there anytime soon, so... I say that, we probably will be going down there really quick, actually. Okay. Oh, that's right. Strategically place torches. Success. Mine for coal. Yes. So I mentioned earlier that I've got other projects I've been working on. One of them is actually an animation project. Actually, I've got several. But the big thing is, as of it's the 22nd. That's when I'm recording this. Yeah, it's not going to be the 22nd when you see this. I can assure you that much. Just because of how I record and schedule things, yeah, it's not going to be. Oh. Got him. You know, this is turning into more of a caving adventure than it is a gravel gathering adventure, isn't it? Oh, this is that waterfall from earlier. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Well, I suppose, though, it's not a bad thing to be lighting these caves up, either. Reclaim what we can, right? I think that got him. See, I got this down to an exact science. I know it's 5 arrows for... I believe it's actually all mobs. I thought spiders it's less, but... Sorry. Except I'm not really sorry. I mean, I am sorry about the fact that I made a loud noise like that, but I am not sorry about the fact that... Ooh, my armor's gonna take a beating. But that's why we have armor! See? Okay. Skeleton spawner and wheat and buckets and iron. Oh, perfect. Oh, cocoa beans. Perfect. And a saddle. Okay. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And now... All right. Now that's what I call a door prize. If that... I mean, seriously. Look at this. You walk in the door... And boom! All of the delicious mossy cobblestone you could ever want or desire. Look at that. I say that. You know, this is the only way to get mossy cobblestone in Alpha. Even in Not So Secret Saturday, this is the only way to get it. Is to find the dungeons. Now, with that being said, this is a skeleton spawner, and they actually are kind of useful. Because you can get the arrows and the bone meal directly from these guys. I may consider making a passive mob farm of some kind in the future. And it's not and it's actually near base. I'm not quite sure where this would end up, though. Like, if I actually built tubes that went to the surface, I don't know where this is going to end up. So that's something we could do on a later date. Obviously not right now. The main concern here is getting resources. But that being said, I will not pass up on the opportunity to grab some mossy cobblestone. Oh wow, I actually filled up my inventory like that. Okay. And honestly, I didn't check a lot of... Oh my goodness, this is a good problem to have. I think I want to get rid of this sticks. I think the best way to do that is to actually... I mean, I guess technically I could just get rid of the pork. 5, 6, 7. Is it casually just... Nope, there's more. Okay. There. Okay, how much coal is actually there, though? Okay, that much. Alright, well, to start, let's cover that back up. Let's grab the coal. That's lava nearby, isn't it? Whoops. I definitely over-prepared on the shovels. I'll admit to that much, at least. I totally forgot about the inventory trick you can do in alpha. I totally forgot you can still... yeah, you totally forgot you can do that. And that's crazy because you can actually... Mango Pack has a mod that actually allows you to do that. So I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Okay, yeah, so it won't actually allow you to place on the... Here. That should cover most of the spawning area. I don't want I can't really afford to have torches on the ground. I can't afford to have torches on the walls. Man, this was a great find. I'm so happy about this. So exciting. We have another block we can build with finally. And we have an option. Depending on where this comes up on the surface, it could lead to an interesting structure, because you can get arrows and bone meal basically from a skeleton spawner. The one downside is that this will be subject to how close in proximity I am to the spawner. So I would need to have it where I'm either within, like, I make it so, like, the killing chamber and the actual, like, I don't know. I'd have to plan it out, and I'm not going to spend and, like, right now is not the time to plan that project out because we've got the road and the tower to work on. Well, and that castle. I need to be careful because I could end up, like, you know what? No, here, watch, here. We're going to move some of these items over here. Because I want the coal. Let's put that in there too, just in case. You know, I came here for gravel. That was the whole point. You know, if you go and get some gravel here, that should help. But actually, it looks like it's going to be the end of the episode here really, really soon. So, yeah. I guess thank you all for watching and for all the support and everything. And until next time, take care.